Hey y'all, we're back over at Rich's house. These are the side pod mock-ups. All the sides that are taped are the ones we're going to lay glass on. The back, the top surface, the inner surface, round the front, and down to about here. We may not leave all this, but we're going to lay it up. So we're going to cut it. We're going to trim it off where the red line is, right? Nothing out here, because this is where those double plates that we brought over are going to go. Those double-sided plates that we did the last video on. They're up here. Let me grab one. And what I didn't show you is how good and stout and strong these things are. So these will end up going, this line matching up with the edge of that fiberglass when we pull it off. And we'll match it up as tight, as close as we can. And we'll trim off whatever we need to off of these. Sand down. But we wanted a little edge hanging off here. And then, so the whole bottom of it will be open up except to here. This sits on top of the frame rail, the engine mount part of the frame rail. This part here. This will get cut out to fit around that frame rail. This sits down below, so down next to the frame rail, as the waist of the cart comes in, right? So this will get trimmed out. This piece here is going to get obviously trimmed out, right? We're going to trim that off. And we may end up putting a little flange, a return flange here, say an inch or so, to hold the floor tray up underneath the Nerf bar, or we may end up putting a piece of angle on the framer in each end of the tubes, right? The metal rods that are supporting the Nerf bar. As is, we can just drill and tap the end of the Nerf bar and put a flathead, bevel-headed Allen, just to hold the aluminum angle there, and then this will slide right over top of it. That way, we wouldn't have to slide it on and then push it in to lock it down, right? It could just come straight up off. So we'll see how it works out. We're not even working on this today. What we're working on is the trailer. I told you I bought more lights. These were the original lights that came with the trailer. This is a 94, 96, 94, 92. It's old. The trailer's old. We've never had to replace these. Although I've had to replace a whole boatload of the marker lights. Never had to replace one of these. So I bought new ones, and lo and behold, the rubber is a little bigger. The light is about almost the exact same dimension, but the rubber's a little different. So what we're going to do is we'll end up buying 2 more of these new style ones. They all fit in the same hole. And for now, we'll put the old ones in the middle, right, with a bigger one top and bottom. Everything must have balance, right? But I went ahead and laid it out, made a template. It's here somewhere to cut the holes with, and projected the lines up. You see where I drew the lines for the template. Punched, then drilled like we did here. So here everything's measured out. We got a strip of cardboard stuffed all the way up in here to protect us from chewing up the wires that come down from there. So we drill them, punch them, and drill them, and then we take, yeah, that's right, the wrist bender, the wrist breaker. Now you notice I've got the brace on here, and I've been real careful. I've lost a few teeth off this hole saw already, and it's tried to hurt me. It's tried to. That thing's dangerous, I'm telling you, folks. But we'll go ahead and easily just take it easy and pop these 8 holes. We run the death wheel between each. Put a good deep mark, scribe mark in there with the death wheel and then just bend it, the last one, bust it off. Then we take the 90 and just clean it up, grind it down. So went ahead and the lights come in little pigtails. So we've used those little splicer deals and spliced them all into the original stuff. And what we'll do is before we pop everything in, we'll hook a battery up to the umbilical, the hookup on the front of the trailer. And we'll make sure all the lights work before we pop them all in place. And then, got to take them back out again. But we're getting there. Rich going to help me get the doors out, the access door, the new doors out the access door out of here so we don't have to take the plastic off yet. Get them set up in here so we can run around the outside, the inside edge of that outer U-channel to seal it to the tin, the cover. Then, they'll sit for a day or two, and probably Saturday morning or Saturday when he gets home from work, we'll jump right on getting them shimmed up in here. I'll have shim cut, everything ready to go. Saturday afternoon, these bad boys should be in place, functioning, operating, everything good to go. This was a big ordeal, It didn't seem like it was going to be that big a deal at first, but it's taken a long time because the both of us got other things going on. He had to go back to work for one, and I got into these go-kart things, this headrest deal, and all this other stuff, and the side pod thing, and so what we did is we decided, because I got to give the credit to Sherry. The only logical Lawson in the family says, if you don't get the trailer done, we're out of business anyway. So why don't you work on a trailer first and get it done, or to the point to where it's road ready anyway. Then whatever time you've got left, you can work on your cart, you can work on both carts, or maybe we just go out and sleep in the trailer and camp with the kids and watch the races. Who knows? But we're gonna do the trailer work first. So after we get the doors on, I'll have plenty of time. Right now we get 26 days. The kids are counting down. They come over to the house and peel off a piece of paper with a number on it every day, counting down how many days before they get to go to the racetrack. So we're going to get this taped off. We'll get this silver stuff scuffed on both sides and across the front, and we'll get this paint on there before we head out as well. May not get the access door, the RV handle on the access door, but that's okay. I like to get that paint done so we are ahead of the game when we get back, right? So that, and get the carts in a condition where they're ready to go and give these headrests a try. So that's it. I'm going to pick up the old wrist breaker and try to be careful and finish up the popping of the holes and cleaning them up, wiring everything up over there. And then maybe I'll bring you back and show you the light of them all lit up on the battery. So that's it for now, folks. God bless. Hang in there. I am praying for you.